All right, welcome to day one of my sneak peeks. Today we have Mina. She is a mythic damage dealer, and here are her stats. 8200 health, which is pretty good. Fast movement speed. I thought it would be very fast. It is not. She has 3 different main attacks, which we will look into in a second. And her super is like a tornado that launches enemies in front of her and does 2000 damage with the long range. And now the main attacks. They have 3 different versions, and she cycles between them if she can hit within a certain time frame. So the first one has 1600 range. It is long and has a fast reload speed. I'm assuming they all have fast reload speeds. Yeah, okay, so they're all the same in that department. But the second one has medium range and medium width. So essentially, the more you attack with it, the shorter it's going to be and the more damage it's going to be, I assume. So it goes from long range to normal with more damage to normal again, but it is smaller and it's like a cone now with 4400 damage in total if you hit all of the things. Also, guys, this is all a work in progress, so this is all subject to change. This is happening earlier than it should because all of the leaks happened, so Brawl Talk won't be happening yet. It hasn't even happened. Like, this is the first time I think we're showing this stuff before Brawl Talk even comes out, so everything is like even more of a work in progress. All right, I'm doing some kind of like moonwalk. I don't really know what's happening here, but that's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this is weird. Is this like a dance move that I don't know about where you're like moonwalking forward? I'm not sure. Kind of looks like she's on roller skates. But all right, so the main attack, first one is long, and you don't even have to hit anybody with it to continue them. Oh, that last one comes out slowly too. But every time you attack, you dash in the direction that you're moving, so you can control it however you want. Yeah, that third one takes forever. But yeah, even if you don't hit somebody, you can still do it all. She's pretty cool. Even if you auto aim, you do the same dash. All right, let's do 1, 2, and then 3 on the spot. That is going to be interesting. It's going to give people like a second to actually get away from it. And if you can't get close enough, then wow, wait, what? So you don't have to hit all 3 projectiles? They all do the same amount of damage, but they just don't stack? Oh, I got to test this. I think I just hit 1 there. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so it's just one big thing. I thought it was 3 projectiles because of how it looked, because there are 3, but it's just a cone. So if you hit any part of that cone, then you're going to do the full damage. And what's interesting about that is you could still walk a little bit and then throw it out because of how delayed it is. So you can get even closer to your enemy before that attack actually comes out. And I'm assuming that's the only one that has splash damage. Yep, okay. So she has some splash, but it's not very often. Yeah, she's gonna be weird. I think her mobility is pretty cool though. I like it a lot. But now let's take a look at her super. It is almost like Mortis's bats. It might be a little bit wider, and it does 2000 damage, of course, but it throws people in the air, more importantly. It does not go through walls. At least for now it doesn't. And yeah, so it's like a good crowd control ability. You can definitely like combo it pretty well and get a lot of damage out, I think. And yeah, not that bad. It's pretty simple. Definitely more simple than her main attack. And let's see how many hits you need to charge this. You also dash when you use the super as well, so keep that in mind. But let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1 combo and you can get your super, and then you can kind of just like cycle it. That's kind of crazy. But I think the supercharge rate is different per attack. So this one, yeah, you don't get much for the poke one. So that takes like about 5 hits, I think. But now let's just try the second hit. So 1 of that, 2 of that. It looks like it's about to be 3 of that. Yeah, so 3 of the second hit. Now let's try the third hit. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's only gonna be 2. Okay, so yeah, it's different for every attack. You are gonna be getting these supers pretty often, I think, which is cool to see because I feel like that makes sense for a character like this. I just wonder if it's gonna be maybe a little bit too fast, in which case they can just nerf it a little bit. But yeah, man, like 1 combo is all you need for a full super. That's kind of fun. It reminds me of Colette because her stuff kind of like flows perfectly together, and I feel like that's gonna be the same for this brawler. But all right, getting started with her gadgets. So the first one is called Windmill. Creates a wall of wind that blocks oh my god, Yasuo wind wall. No, we cannot have this in Brawl Star, bro. At least it's only 3 seconds. This is the single most obnoxious ability in League of Legends, and we now have it in Brawl, bro. God, I'm terrified. So, hey, projectile bot. So, does it reflect them or does it? Oh, okay, it's a bubble. I thought it was about to be a wall. You can also showcase this, so like you can dodge attacks with these attacks. You do it properly. Okay, I suck. There we go. Yeah, you really have to time it well because it's a short dash, but you can do it. You can do it. Okay, let me do this again. So there are the projectiles. It just deletes them. So that's it. I wonder if you could like go on top of a ranged enemy and just put it on them and then they can't do anything. Yeah, that sucks for them. All right, well, it's like Gale's Tornado. It's shorter, but it just blocks projectiles instead of throwing people in the air. Pretty good gadget, I think. If you time it well, you can get rid of so many supers and so many attacks in this game. Probably so many gadgets too. Like this is the counter of all counters. Yeah, this gadget is going to be broken. I can already tell. For for like counter picking especially. But now what is this? Capo what? Mina's next super recharges instantly if it hits. This seems a little bit crazy. I think you just get 2 supers, right? So you do it and you just get another one. Okay, you're definitely not going to miss this super. So essentially every what, 18 seconds you can just permanently stun somebody and kill them essentially if you time it right. So let's just do this, like super, go in, super. Okay, you have to be better at the game. She's kind of complex with how she moves. Like, if you're going into somebody like this, it's kind of hard to actually hit them. But sure, let's try it again. So let's just do like attack, super, attack, attack, super, attack. Yeah, you're gonna get a good amount of damage out before the enemies are really able to do much. Now, there is one thing I noticed. If you're low on ammo, you're not gonna get a full combo up because you reload slower than the combo comes back. Like, look at this. I'm spamming. So you can only get a full combo if you're at full ammo, and her reload speed isn't that bad, so that kind of makes sense. It would be weird if you could always get a combo when you're at no ammo. I'm just surprised that this gadget is even a thing, bro. Like, that is a long time to be stunned. But it looks like, oh, that's why I wasn't hitting them. So it looks like you can't hit them when they're in the air. So yeah, so you could help them. You could make them dodge stuff like Gale's tornado. Let me just try one more time. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so let me just try this again. So I'm gonna throw him in the air, shoot, and yeah, he does not get hurt. That's kind of crazy. At least you have to time it a little bit better if you want to permanently stun somebody to death. You actually have to use your brain a little bit and not hit them while they're in the air. So maybe you should like attack them, super them, wait till they land, attack, super, and then kill them. Like, I don't know. That's a lot of damage. I feel like you could kill most brawlers with that combo. I'd say she's a pretty fun brawler. So far, she's pretty cool. Now we have zoom, 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 or zum, zum, zum. I don't know how, but Mina's combo attack 3 also heals for 50% of damage done. Oh, all right. I've had that one equipped the entire time. I just never saw it in action because I didn't do that. But yeah, guys, even if you're getting into a match and you don't even need to hit anybody, you can still move around pretty quickly just by doing this as Mina. So it's like another Mortis, another Kaze type thing. But okay, let's not die here. So we need a third hit. 2200 healing for that, and if you hit multiple people, that's gonna be 40. Okay, wow, hold on, that star power may be a little broken. Every single third attack, like that's crazy. If you could just get up to people, you're gonna be like a 10,000 health brawler all the time, because how are you gonna miss that if they don't like jump over it? Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit only 2 enemies with this. Hopefully I hit 3, I'm back at full HP. So if you hit a full team, you got like 16,000 health. Now the other star power is called Blown Away. Mina's super also roots enemies on the spot. Oh no, bro, this combo, what? So does this replace the throw with a root? That's what I'm assuming happens. So let's just find out. So you throw them and you root them. Wait, what? I feel like that doesn't really do much. So they're rooted in the air and it goes away like half a second after. All right, well, I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe it'll be better than I think it is, but most of the duration of the root is okay. That was interesting. So if you throw them up like less than normal, then it helps more. I don't know. This is weird. I don't understand. I think at best you're getting like a little bit more time to combo them like this. Yeah, just a little bit more time. It's kind of good that it's not super overpowered. I would not want it to stun somebody for like 3 or 2 or even like 1 extra second. I think this is like half a second of extra time that you get. But yeah, that combo, that's gonna be crazy. All right, let's test her out in an actual match. Let's see if she struggles against bots. And no, it would not be because I'm washed. So let's try this. Oh, so Mr. P's thing bounces on top of it. So certain brawlers are not going to be really affected by that fully. It does not delete everybody's projectiles. We can move up the map with this, and then we can try and super these guys. I'm glad it does not go through walls because that would just be insane. Okay, so yeah, they can't move for like a decent amount of time after. All right, let's try this. Does not affect Mortis, but it should affect Meeple. I think we took away some ammo from him. I wonder what happens with like Sam's Knuckle Busters. I swear, bro, every new brawler is like a better version of Mortis. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so I want Sam to pick up the Knuckle Busters, hopefully, and he's not doing that. Okay, screw you, Sam. Okay, let's just test this. Throw it at me. All right, so it just stops it. Good thing it doesn't delete it. That would be very, very bad. Hey, Mortis, you want to go in, bro? You want to go in? Oh, wait, you can't do that. Oh, wait, you're rooted. Wait, what the heck just happened? He dashed through the root. All right, let's go in. Let's get some supers. You can cycle this super pretty well. Hold on. Okay, I'm messing up, though. Oh, my gosh, I'm messing up. Yeah, this brawler is going to take some skill, clearly. And I do not have that. Let's see if you can dribble. No, you cannot. No Wasim for this brawler. I would show more, but this leak happened at like the worst time. I will be gone for a while. I just don't have the time. Like, I'm making this right before I leave. I am very sad that the leak happened There is more to this update that I can't show you guys. I don't know what that is, but I hope it's good because we really need it right now. This update has to be a banger. The collab itself, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't think this update's gonna be that big. I should re-download Brawl Stars update that I was hoping it would be. So 2 more months and maybe we'll get that update. We just gotta keep saying it. 2 more months. How many more times can we say that before it really is Jover? And before I retire? Who knows? It is a mystery. But yeah, that is it for the Mina video. Tune in tomorrow for Ziggy, and I will see you later. Have a good night, guys.